I've never really been in that position. I mean literally, Jolene, I've never been in that position. I'm not actually sure how you achieve that unless you have some sort of special chair. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more of Storage Hunter Simulator, where I'm over here in Black Elk, picking up an early morning auction here. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, so a little too much on the beeping there. Hang on, let me back off the beeping. Back it off a little bit. Okay, let's try that again. Beep, beep, close enough. So we're in the middle of my multi-stage plan here, which involves an awful lot of money. Let's not lie here, an awful lot of money. I spent $25,000 on the upgraded fixing tool last time, and that is really almost paying for itself at this point because I can make everything perfect. I am not immune to any fixing now. Anything you got, I can fix it up. I am the fixing champion of both Blueberry and West Black Elk at this point, but that's just part one of my multi-phase plan to have a lot of money. So right now I believe we're in, well, sub part 1A -2 of my multi-phase plan. Oh, quality is bad? No, it's not. Quality is perfect now. Perfect. And I've still got some stuff in the back of my truck, too, because even Hunter couldn't take everything I could throw at him. Instant sale, instant sale, instant sale. Unfortunate. Instant sale. Instant sale. Okay, less fortunate here. 60. Well, you know what? I didn't pay a lot for this. I only paid a couple $100 for this, so this is fine. Hunter just got me up to level 41 here in West Black Elk. Part of the multi-phase plan is to continue Operation East Black Elk, where I just dump a lot of stuff in the Black Elk pawn shop in exchange for rep. Ooh, we've got, what is that, a rare female bust statuette in there, and of course, a fishing lure. It just wouldn't be Black Elk unless there was a fishing lure in here somewhere. Let's start to put some of the small stuff inside of the big stuff here. This entire locker might be an Operation East Black Elk, which is a sub part of the plan, although a major part of the plan. I think it's probably plan part 2 sub A1. No, I'm going to be a couple of days in Black Elk, Jason. Yeah, no, I got to spend some time here, man. No, I would like to come back to Blueberry. That would be great, but I've got work to do here. I am of the entrepreneurial spirit. Jason, entrepreneurial spirit. Hashtag entrepreneurial spirit. So I've got to spend a few days here. I know you don't have much left in the shop. You know what? Take a vacation, Jason. Maybe go fishing. Let's just run straight into contestant number 2 here. There's a good one coming up later. I might be somewhere else. I'll probably be over at a blind auction by the time that happens. Okay, let me... sir, no, you don't want to tailgate me, dude. You do not... really, dude? Really? Okay, beep, beep. No, that's fine. I'll just swing around you, sir. No problem at all. I'm just driving an enormous box truck that is very unwieldy and slightly wobbly. No. You take your time just going around me, tailgating me like a jerk. Did you see that guy, Miguel? Tailgating me. Wow, Greta, we haven't seen you in ages. You take a break from the auction hunting thing? Is it because you're terrible at it? Is it because you have no money? Okay, me and Pedro here. Sorry, I mistook you for Miguel, Pedro. It's just you kind of got the same hat. Me and Pedro here, we're kind of a big deal. You are not. All right, instant sale, instant sale. We've got a household detergent at a whopping $3 on that. Now, that's more like it. A rare bangle right there. 201, now 301. Fix that up a little bit. Fix that up a little bit. No, yeah, fix that up. Manuscript. Let's add something to the second act there. Make the characters slightly more interesting and boost up the love interest. Now, what there isn't in either of these lockers is anything particularly spectacular. There's no legendaries or uniques so far in any of this. So this really does look to be like a good thing to engage in part sub 1A field note asterisk 2 of my plan of Operation East Black Elk. So put that all in here, and then we're probably going to wing this right over to the pawn shop right after I hit up a blind auction, of course. Now, can I actually open this up? We did. There we go. We finally got one. Yeah, we got the slightly better lock-picking tool there, so I got a little bit more of a chance of getting these things open. Instant sale, instant sale, instant sale. Get that? Yeah, this is a perfect Operation East Black Elk. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a rare statuette. That's cool and all, but I'd rather take the rep. Now, usually I'd say show me something good here, but I broadly don't care. If we're going to go into Operation East Black Elk again, Class C equipment, sure, it's probably going to be 3 boxes of saucepans that aren't going to generate a lot of money. But if I can get this thing cheap, I'm really more interested in the 15 rep per saucepan. I would love it if this thing didn't go like over 1,000, he says optimistically, as it's already at 900. But if I can get in on this fairly cheap, all right, 1027, that's a little bit more than I'd like to spend. But again, 15 rep, not about the money. Okay, one vise, 18 bucks, one spanner. So I was looking for quantity here, and this is not quantity. This is 3 things in one box. There better be a whole bunch of saucepan lids in this thing. I'm telling you that right now. This thing better be full of saucepan lids. There's a degree of saucepan lids, not quite as many as I might like. There's a bell. A rare compass. Okay, that's fun. That's actually not a small amount of money. And another one right next to it, too. Cool. All right, let's get the spanner and the painter's tape. Ooh, I was really just hoping for more out of this, and just more quantity. Okay, a little better quantity in here. That's pretty good. A hammer, that's not bad. That's all 15 rep. Another rare compass. So a hiker, a Boy Scout of some sort owned this. Chinese firework. Oh, yeah, definitely a Boy Scout. Metal box. Yeah, Boy Scout all day. Yeah, you can just see it. Metal box and a firework. Legendary microscope. Wow, I actually can't verify that. That's something I haven't come across before. Yet another rare compass. Scout leader? Were these like, I don't know, something he passed out to his scout troop? And what was this, by the way? Household? Okay, so that's gonna equipment. That is that the military guy? That's the military guy back in Blueberry. I was gonna say Ursos, but that's household stuff. Okay, the legendary microscope might be a kind of a big deal. I've never actually seen one of those, you can tell, by the fact that I haven't verified it yet. It's only 2 o'clock. Let's bang out this other one here. Class B fashion and beauty? Sure. Yeah, broadly, we can often do well with that. Some of those unique masks do very, very well. You know, what with the robberies and all that happen around here. 966, I'll tell you what, if this goes cheap, this could be a pretty good one. Oh, please, Isabella. Please, with the poofy shirt there, Isabella. Just stop with that nonsense, would you? I'm getting this at 1,500. A little bit more than I wanted to spend, but let's see what's going on in it. So, crack it open. Open that up there. And then spin this around. No, I can see that bangle dangling. A bangle dangle. You can't have a bangle dangle around here. It's just no good. Eye patch. Okay, it was actually an eye patch. And then the fishing depthometer, which is actually a hat. We're very clear about that. Another eye patch. A lot of pirates in the area. A strong pirating community here in Black Elk. I mean, there is no fish in the lake, so I suppose you gotta have something to do if you own a boat in Black Elk. And I guess pirating is the thing to do. They probably just pirate each other for fun. They're like, okay, I'm gonna pirate you, and then next weekend, you pirate me. Unique robbery mask there, 238, that's not bad. Okay, I might be able to recoup my losses on this. What is that? Ooh, now I'm recouping my losses. I gotta get that one verified, though. Okay, I gotta make a couple of stops. Let's tidy up the Christmas sock there. And more eye patches. Only a couple of things in here. They better be good. What do we got? Okay, they are good. They're a unique mask. 504 right there. And another unique robbery mask right there. Not bad. $1,000 in that one box. $1,000 in that box. That basically paid for this whole auction here. Okay, let's get these into the truck. What time is it? 3:30. All right, things to do. I'm going to have to add sub-plans and asterisks. Asterixes. I like that one. Now that I say that 7 or 8 times out loud, which I did, by the way, asterixes, it's very fun. It actually sounds like something you should see your doctor about. It sounds like one of them ads on TV. If you believe you have asterixes, see your doctor. So first things first, I got to go down to the fashion and beauty lady down here and drop that off. And then I'll be right around the corner from the pawn shop, which will be perfect. The East Black Elk pawn shop, because we are back on Operation East Black Elk. Although coming across those 2 legendaries that I didn't know what they were, I might think about the level 4 verification tool, but I'm not going to think wicked hard about it. I basically already forgot it. I really have. I've already forgotten that I said that. All right, could you verify this gem for me, please? And I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'm not really going to have a lot of time to deal with your nonsense later. Where was I going in? Oh, yeah, the East Black Elk pawn shop. Where am I at in East Black Elk? 22. Level 22. So, I may say it's not going to take too much to get up to level 30, but it totally will. Dude, have I got a truckload of stuff for you. Okay. start the process. So, boom, everything is largely going here. I'm pretty much going to sell him virtually everything, just for the rep. That's all this is killing me. I am actually crying right now. Tears are running down my cheeks, selling this man stuff that I know I could get so much more money for in any other place, leaving only the microscope out of that. Level 24. Okay. That was 2 levels that I just got there, selling him everything. It took me a while. Well, it took me till basically 5 o'clock in the afternoon to put all of that stuff together, to be able to basically fill my truck there. So what is my logical next move? My renown is still coming in. My renown is still piling up there. What is my logical next move? I'm going to go get gas and then think about my logical next move. Before I drive all the way home, can I just please confirm to myself that, yes, this guy does do equipment. Okay, so it is the military guy in Black Elk that does the equipment verification. I don't want to drive all the way down there. And he's like, dude, I totally have no idea what a microscope is. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I don't suppose there's a last-minute auction I can get in on, is there? Oh, yeah, and it's a really good one, too. Excellent. Cool. Well, I can at least drop some stuff off with Jason, and this looks like a pretty sweet one as well. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I'm kind of moving kind of fast here, guys. I've got many, many plans and sub-plans and asterisks. Oh, I already like that painting. No, I mean, I really do. I like that painting. That's kind of cool. Once I pretty that up a little bit with my better fixing tool, it'll look even better. So yeah, I'm willing to enter domination mode on this. Let's activate domination mode, and Emily, Kate, Zachary, and Camille can all just back off. 727 to me. Camille, come on, man. You don't have that kind of money. You just don't. Kate, I love your dress, but you don't have this kind of money either. You spent it all on the dress, didn't you? It's the way you theme it with the shoes, Kate. It just looks spectacular. With the red Converse, you just don't have the money to compete in this business. Yeah, that's unique. That is unique right there. Okay, and I can make that even better. 591. Yeah, I really like that, actually. I'm kind of into pop art. I would definitely own that. All right, what else have we got in here? We've got a calculator set. When one calculator is not enough, you can get 4 or 5 of them and put them in a basket. Kitchen module, not bad. Water heater. You know what? I'm not actually opposed to this big stuff, because that's kind of the... Now that we're into blind auctions, and by we, I mean me, and by me, I mean it's kind of an addiction. Now that we're into blind auctions, and again, by we, I mean me, I'm having trouble coming up with larger stuff. What did I just see there? A Chinese sword rack. 347. Now it's 744. Oh, I should drive this back to East Black Elk. There's a lot of good rep here, but I'm not going to. Jason probably has nothing to sell in the shop. Look at their ceramic elephants at 74, now 223. Yeah, that fixing tool is paying for itself. The photographic diffuser, fantastic at 393. Also a colossal pain in the neck to get into the truck. This thing is so awkward. Try that one. You know, that worked more than it didn't work. Now try it again. Better. Okay, can I get into this? No, not as such. I gotta go see Terry and/or Jerry anyway. I might be able to do that today. You know what? Let's try and speed this process up a little bit here. Easter rabbit box, cool. 28 bucks. We've got a rare microphone down here. That is 384 there. No bad thing. Throw everything in the truck. Get over to Terry and/or Jerry, and then dump everything at Jason's, and then crash for the night, because this long plan is exhausting. Got a fishing jack back here, which is actually a net. I don't know why we need to call that something different. We have the word net. We didn't need to invent another word for it. Fishing net works just fine. I'm not sitting around with my net going, gee, I wish this was called something else besides a net, which is clearly what it is. 240. Oh, we killed it. We killed it on this locker. This was such a good locker. Okay, hustle, because Terry's going to close pretty soon. And remember, Dave, you got a wicked hustle, because you got to get over to the military guy. So yes, take this box, verify that box, get that box. I will deal with the box in a second. What I'm going to do is back up the truck real quick and get into the military guy in a non-creepy way. That sounded better in my head than when it came out of my mouth. No, stop the truck. Hustle, dude. You got 20 minutes to get this thing inside the shop here. So, my man, I've got whatever this is. It's a microscope. Good luck with that. No, I will not forget the box. I know, that seems very likely. You're like, Dave's totally going to forget the box. That's totally a thing he's going to do. No, see, I didn't forget the box. There's a rare microphone in here. Now, will I remember to put the box in the truck? That's a whole other conversation that we're going to have about my capabilities. I'm going to pick the box up, and I'm going to move in the direction of the truck. So things are looking pretty promising right now on the whole getting the box in the truck thing. Yeah, keep honking, man. Keep honking. Boy, you are inspiring me to park better by your honking. Yep, thank you for honking at my parking. Okay, I'm not even obstructing you, dude. I'm obstructing that guy. No, there's no lie. He ain't honking at me, though. Okay, you can just drive right down the street. I'm not obstructing you in any way. Well, it's because the obstruction is on his side of the street, so he has to yield to you. Okay, toss everything in here. Everything's out. Wow, barely made a dent in the warehouse. Still got half the room in the warehouse. And yeah, he's got nothing to sell. Absolutely nothing to sell. Jason, it's tough, man. It's tough running between three places. I mean, yeah, the West Black Elk shop. Yeah, I know. No, I know you stay on top of Hunter. I get that. No, you're really good at being assistant manager, Jason. I'm not regretting the promotion, man. You totally deserve that. It's just that I'm also over at East Black Elk. I'm selling these things at cost, man. It's ridiculous. I know you'd mark it up way more. You're going to do amazing work with that painting, I bet. That's going to be like a zillion dollars. No, Jason, that's not a real price. No, please don't put it. No, there's no such thing as a zillion dollars, Jason. And that'll keep Jason going for a little bit. Not much. He'll just burn right through those things very, very quickly. But not as worried about Blueberry because we own Blueberry. We're level 50 in Blueberry. I'd rather stock up Hunter, who's slowly gaining me reps. So I'm going to drive back to West Black Elk. Maybe hang out with Jolene for the night. If she's not working, obviously, I'm not going to interrupt her. But hang out here and just go to the motel, and then I can just get started in West Black Elk tomorrow. No, definitely, Jolene. No, I get it. You're working. No, I would never interrupt your work. Okay, business first. Entrepreneurial spirit, Jolene. No, we can hang out later. Wow, gee, I'm not actually sure how to advise you on that one. I know I'm your mentor. I'm not 100% sure what direction to point you in on that one. I've never really been in that position. I mean literally, Jolene, I've never been in that position. I'm not actually sure how you achieve that unless you have some sort of special chair. And Taste of Art has my thing. Fantastic. So we can get that gem out of, sorry, little fender bender there, out of Taste of Art. Let's just do an early morning auction. Let's start the plan off right. Oh, wow, and a wicked good one right out of the gate. 5 points and all the flair in the world. Oh, this is going to be a good one. All right, we've got a good start to the day here. I can just feel it. There's going to be a legendary in there. I can feel a legendary. I mean, I'm not seeing a legendary, but I'm feeling a legendary here. I'm not seeing a legendary in that. I'm seeing a stove. And the stove, though large, is not actually that valuable. Kenny, can I call you Ken? I feel that I can. You see what I did there, Ken, with the can and the can? Just kind of, I need this one kind of cheap there, Kenny. Can I call you Ken? Wow, people aren't letting up on this one. We're up to $1,400. There better be a legendary in there. There better be a legendary or multiple uniques out of the $1,600. Guys, I know it had a lot of flair around it, but this is getting a little silly here. $1,600 to me. Okay, I need to see something good out of this. All right, a rare generator. That's not bad. Actually, it's terrible. It's only $243, and that's a common wrench. And that's a rabbit's butt. Chinese decor and a Christmas present and... oh, hang on. Yeah, do try and open that. I have destroyed it. Fantastic. So I'm going to have to take that one back. Oh, this is... Oh, there we go. Okay, unique violin. Probably a Stradivarius. So 708. All right, now we're looking a little bit better here. Carpentry tools. And we can fix those up a little bit. A unique teapot. Excellent. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking. A rare bench. Good. I'm up to 244 on this. Feeling good. A hand. Somebody's hand is just sitting here. And I'm going to sell that to someone for money. Unique baseball trophy down there, too. And that's sports. Yeah, this is all of this is going to Hunter. All of this is going directly to Hunter because he loves the sports he does. He loves dressing up in high heels and sports. Doing both of them at the same time. Very challenging. But Hunter is committed. I don't think I actually opened up this chest, did I? No, I totally didn't. There's a rare painting in here. Oh, and a fishing lure. Good news. And a clay pitcher. Yeah, I never actually opened this. I got obsessed with the other thing that I had to open. So that one I can open just fine. There's some decent stuff in there. What does that bring me up to? Yeah, 3,500 bucks on this. Not a bad locker at all. All of this is probably going to go to Hunter. Let me put the rabbit butt in there. And before I even move the truck, let me just see if there's another semi-decent one going on right now. Not as good, but I'll take it. Of course it's here. Of course I'm going to have to move the truck. It couldn't be around the corner. No, no, no. Generic stuff. Seeing some bangles in there. That's always going to do well. At least one of those is going to be a rare. You know it is. So, provided this doesn't go too high. Oh, God, Jonathan's here. Right. Well, this just tripled the money then, didn't it? Actually not going that bad. 480 to me. I thought that was going to go a lot higher. All right. Hopefully, look how happy I am. Hopefully there's some decent stuff in those bangles alone. Crack things open here. I've got a very, very busy day ahead of me. So, yeah, there we go. Rare bangle right there, 211. Okay, that's half my money right there. Well, it's not half my money. That's not how math works, Dave. But it was a portion of my money. It was not a small amount of my money. Okay, can I get into the chest? Ooh, I got this one. All right, a cannonball. Okay, anything else in there? No. All right, well, fix up the chest. The chest is worth 40 bucks. There we go. A unique leather chair at 514. All right, now we're making some money. Now we're making some money here. Trash bag. Get rid of that. Oh, legendary telescope. Hello. Hello, legendary telescope. Hey, Jonathan. Jonathan, you over there? Legendary telescope, dude. Legendary. I got 3 of these flower pots here, and they're not nothing. These are 200 bucks a pop. This was a great locker. All right, get that in there. Yeah, get all of these stone pieces in here that A, I can magically carry, and B, aren't fragile when I throw them into the truck. Because, you know, physics are a thing. Let's toss all of that in there, and then what are the last few things? I got a flower pot, got the pillow, trash bag, and then a hammer. Did I get the pot? I have now. That is a $7 pot. And swing on over to Taste of Art and get my legendary jewel out of there. And this time, let's actually remember to get it, because it's a tiny thing. Legendary, I can fix it up 1201. $1,200 gem right there, and Hunter will mark that up to the moon. Let's very carefully toss this in with a bunch of other garbage. Apparently, I never verified that. No. Take that back out, please. Dump that out. So throw all of the things in here except for that box, which I have not got unlocked here. Actually, should kind of be a little more circumspect about this, Dave. There might be other things that you didn't unlock. You've had a very busy past couple of days. You're not really sure what you've done. Oh, it was this box. Yeah, no, I got to crack that one open. Hang on. So I've got 2 boxes, right? Is this the one that I could get open? This is the one. Okay, that is the one that I could get open. So never mind. I've done this backwards. This one goes in the shop. That one comes back with me. All right, so toss that in there. Lock that up. What time is it? 2:30. Okay, 2:30. Let me see what Hunter's got going on in here. Where'd you put those Easter statues, by the way? Because you should theme those, dude. Those should be like 3 in a row or something like that. Did you make any money for me? Yeah, you've made $13,000, Hunter. $13,000. And I just dumped a bunch of legendary stuff on you as well. Yeah, legendary telescope, man. Legendary. And with the rest of my day, let's keep going on Operation East Black Elk. So I would love to grab both of these auctions, ton of small stuff, and just send that all to the East Black Elk pawn shop here. So, sure, Class C Fashion and Beauty. There'll be some bangles in there. It's not about the money, but, you know, even those rares, that's a lot of rep. Yeah, okay, already starting to see some good stuff in here. 125 on the Christmas wreath. Put that in the box. What else we got? Ooh, this might be a better box than I thought. Oh, look at that. Unique gold bangle right there. This is going to absolutely kill me to give this to East Black Elk because Hunter would do amazing work with this. This could be a ton of money. Everything here is... Okay, the sneakers are not unique. Oh, legendary money-filled briefcase at $13.80. Oh, I don't want to take that to East Black Elk. That's a ton of money. I'm going to sell that at base price, which actually is not really that little money. That's a lot of money that I could be making there, but and a ton of rep, though. A legendary, that is so much. Look at all the uniques. I'm up to 4,200 bucks in this locker, and I haven't even busted open the last box yet. Another rare silver bangle right there. 200 bucks. Boom. Check the side of the box, man, because I'm pretty sure you dropped something. Nope, looking good. What do we got here? Another necklace right there. 94 bucks. 94 bucks. That ain't nothing. And what's in the last box here? So crack that open. I think we got more bangles and scarves and stuff. Oh, yeah. This is a fantastic blind auction that I just did here. Necklace, 52 bucks right there. Another rare necklace, 301. What is this? Unique necklace, 486. And I'm going to take all of this. I'm going to take every bit of this to East Black Elk and sell it at cost. I mean, if nothing else, at least buying the better fixing tool means I'm getting more, kind of bang for my buck here. I will get, because they're all going to be basically in perfect condition. So at least I'm going to get a good value for all its unique necklace. Oh, you're killing me. Okay, continue the plan here. 5 o'clock. I can still do that last one. Class C military, so you know that's going to be a lot of quantity. A lot of hand grenades in there. People love the hand grenades around here. I'm not going to enter domination mode, which is shocking. I know, you're like, Dave's going to go domination mode on this. He's going to totally activate domination mode, but I'd like to keep the price low. I'd like to keep this as low as I can go on the bids and just see if everyone will sort of back off a little bit. Yep, plan worked. 964, under 1,000 for this. All I need is like maybe 1 or 2 rares or uniques in here, and I'm in good shape. So crack this open. I say that. There's going to be nothing. It's going to be like 3 cannonballs, isn't it? No. Actually, we're looking pretty good on this. Got a machete down here. That's 18 bucks. And what do we got here? A food container. That's it's a big old 19 bucks. There we go. Rare pistol. Right there. 118. Fix it up. 253. Yeah, there's my cannonballs. We know there's going to be cannonballs, and there's always the cannonballs. Is that a flashlight? Yep. Rare. 223. Okay. I've already made my money back, and I've still got 1 more box. Oh, check that. 2 more boxes, actually. So this could be even better than I thought it was going to be. Let's see what's going on here. It's probably going to be cannonballs. I think there's at least 1 cannonball in there. What do we got? Pistol, handgun. Okay. 66 on that. And another rare one right there. We are doing very, very well today. And I'm going to sell all of this for not even close to what Hunter could get for it. And the last box actually has the most quantity in it. The smallest box had the most stuff in it. So bayonet, canteen, awesome. Loving every bit of it. Military meal, don't care. This is really what I wanted. I wanted the low effort stuff, the low rent stuff, the common stuff, if you will. It's actually marked common, Dave. Because that I don't care if I sell that at face value. That's fine. Don't let the flash grenade roll away. That's going to cause a problem later. Handgun right here. That's a lot better. Handgun right here. That's a lot better. Okay, so I almost doubled my money on this blind auction. That is fine. This hurts so much. So very, very much to do this. My legendary money-filled briefcase. 1380. That's it. Do you know what Hunter could get? Hunter would probably double that. Hunter would probably double that money. Don't sell the thing that we don't know what's in. Even the cardboard boxes, you know what? That is 15 rep. Not a bad gig there. It's not going to make me put all the cardboard boxes in the truck, but it's a good bit of rep. Oh, this is just terrible. Thank you for my business, sir. Level 26. It's not the worst thing in the world. And I've still got a box in the back that I've got to take back to Terry and or Jerry. And I think he's got at least 1 or 2 boxes for me. I'm not even really sure how many he has at this point. I spent days in Black Elk at this point. It's practically a second home. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to look at something. So right over here, right next to the ratty cornfield, I could buy a house. In a gated community, no less. And a gated community of 1. This is not a house. This is a mansion. This is a big mansion. This is not a... I don't even know what would I fill it with. I live in a trailer. Okay, I paid like $149 for my trailer. How would I even fill that? What do you even do with that much room? I'm a single person here, but for having the conversation, $25K to buy a house. $25K to buy a house. I don't know. I'm a Blueberry person. My heart is in Blueberry. That's where I live. I live in a trailer park, in a trailer that I paid $149 for. It was on sale. It was one of those like President's Day sales or something. Excuse you. So I guess my best move now is to go back to Blueberry, have a little think about the whole buying a house in West Black Elk. Oh my God, Jason would lose his mind. I wouldn't be able to get him out of the back room. He'd just be cowering in the fetal position in the warehouse. We'll have a little think about that. Do I want to... I'm a blueberry person. I got a $149 trailer and a big heart and an entrepreneurial spirit. Hashtag entrepreneurial spirit. So I'll swing back into Blueberry, drop that stuff off with Terry and or Jerry tomorrow morning, and then probably fill up Jason's warehouse and keep him going for a day or so. Guys, that's probably an excellent place to call it on Storage Hunter Simulator for today. Do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time.
You know, an argument could have been made that spending an obscene amount of money on researching the theater just so I can get a sign that says Electric Boogaloo may not have been my smartest move. That is a strong argument, and that's an argument that you'd probably win, frankly. Wow, naked guy sticks his hand in a beehive. This can't end well. I don't know where I would see a leather carpet, but I'm going to imagine I had to pay an entry fee to see it.
I have a cylinder. I broke Dave.
Broke Dave.
Talk amongst yourselves, I'll be back. I just dropped my controller.
Oh my goodness.